Item: SCP-247. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-247 is kept in an enclosure of at least 20 by 40 meters, furnished based on the plans provided by the redacted zoo and offset from the rest of site by at least 50 meters in order to mitigate its cyclic effect. As per current containment procedures for SCP-148, its use in the containment of other SCPs is to be avoided if at all possible. 05. SCP-247 is to be fed 18 kilograms of fresh meat on a tri-weekly basis. Feeding occurs in a separate enclosure. Cleaning staff should enter the enclosure only during designated feeding times. No other access to the enclosure is allowed. The footage resulting from any violation of this order is to be archived for use in training the cleaning and monitoring staff of SCP-247. In case of a containment breach, the entire wing must be evacuated and all live footage of the incident heavily censored. The area SCP-247 occupies will be sealed off and gassed, followed by the return of SCP-247 to containment. If for any reason this should become impossible, a retrieval team will be sent in armed with heavy tranquilizer rifles. Retrieval team agents must be specially selected for high reflexes, excellent marksmanship, unquestioning obedience, and low empathy scores. Description: SCP-247 is a Bengal tiger, Panthera tigris, adult female, which, to all observers, appears to be a harmless cat, Felis catus, juvenile female, with an orange and black striped coat resembling that of a tiger. Remote feeds and still photos also show this illusion, although it is unknown whether the photo itself is affected or merely the observer. SCP-247's true nature has been confirmed by analysis of weight, water displacement, and dental molds made from bite marks. It is unknown exactly how SCP-247 generates this illusion. There are two components to the illusion. First, a mimetic effect that changes the perceived image of SCP-247 to that of a kitten. And second, a psychic component which radiates outward from the subject, diminishing according to the inverse square law and reaching half strength at meters. Any sentient being within this field comes under the impression that SCP-247 is completely harmless, regardless of prior knowledge or experience. Individuals in this field also show extreme reluctance to harm or allow others to harm SCP-247, even while being actively harmed by the subject. This cyclic field can be blocked with SCP-148, or avoided by striking from well outside its effective range. The mimetic effect is not blocked by SCP-148. As of yet, no one has been able to see SCP-247 as anything but a small striped cat. Typically SCP-247 will begin to purr or mew when approached by a human. The human will remark that this is adorable, and approach to pet the subject. This has been observed even in persons who strongly dislike cats. SCP-247 has been known to accept affection from its victims for upwards of 7 minutes before disemboweling and devouring them. Genetic analysis shows slight deviation from a typical Bengal tiger's genotype, indicating possible contamination. Data expunged. All further breeding experiments require O5 level approval. The resulting hybrids have been designated SCP-247-1. See Experiment Log 247A14 for more details.